Hey, this is the InBody app. I'm going to show you how to get your calories and macros from the InBody app over into myfitnesspal. So open the InBody app, it'll open into your dashboard and come down to this goals section. Click set new goal. Then from here we have to answer a few questions. So set a diet period, let's say 6 weeks. Body fat decrease, let's say we want to lose 6 kilos in 6 weeks. It's pretty aggressive, but let's just go for it so I can show you how it all works. Alright, how many times a week do you plan on exercising? 2 to 3 days for at least 30 minutes to an hour. It'll be a medium intensity and I'm moderately active. I'm also going to eat my 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner. If you're going to have snacks, just put one more meal on there and cut that meal into like 2 snacks because this is going to evenly break up your calories. So hit set goals and create guide. Alright, so at the top, it tells me my basal metabolism. So that is how many calories your body burns at rest. And then next to that is your total metabolism. So that's how many calories your body will burn in a day with your activity levels, your day-to-day activity, exercise, all that sort of stuff. So it's having a pretty good guess at how many calories your body will burn in a regular day. Then underneath that in the white section, it tells you my daily calorie intake should be 1,570 calories. And if we break that into 3 meals, that would be 523 calories per meal. And then below that, if you really want to get into the nitty gritty, we can do macros as well. So each meal, I should have 57 grams of carbohydrates, 41 grams of protein, and 14 grams of fat. For a lot of people, those numbers don't really make much sense and they have no idea what that would look like on a plate, so they do this, which is great. Let's say, for example, I was going to make a stir fry. I might have 173 grams of brown rice, 2/3 of a bowl in my stir fry, 177 grams of chicken, I'll have a chicken stir fry, and I might use 2 teaspoons of oil when I'm cooking up my chicken, and I chuck some veggies in too. Vegetables will have some calories, so when you calculate it on myfitnesspal, which I'll show you how to do shortly, then you can take a little bit of rice out to make up for those calories that you're adding from vegetables. And maybe I want to add some nuts into my stir fry, so I might use only 1 teaspoon of olive oil and add some nuts in there as well. So I can use that those numbers there to figure out what should be in my meal plan. Now, to move it into myfitnesspal, what we need to do is use these numbers here and add them into myfitnesspal. So let's go over to myfitnesspal. At the very, very bottom right-hand corner, click More. Then from there, click Goals. Now, ignore all the goals things at the top. What we're going to do is look at your nutrition goals halfway down the page. Calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. Let's click on that. Now, our calories, we wanted to have them, what was it? 1,570. So let's delete that, 1,570. Press the tick button to save it. Excellent. Now my carbohydrates say 196, but InBody is telling me I should have, let's see, it's 57 per meal, so 57 times 3 is 171. So I can see that I need to decrease my carbohydrates on here. So let's go down to 177, 157, 177 is pretty close, so I might leave it there. My protein that I should be having is 41 grams of protein, so over 3 meals a whole day, 41 times 3 is 123, so I need to increase my protein, 98, 118, 137, probably too high, let's go back to 118. It doesn't have to be exact, we're just sort of looking for rough measures. Now you can see my total at the moment is 105%, so my fat must be over, so if I bring that down to 25%, that gives me 44 grams of fat, and InBody says 14 times 3, 42. So it's pretty close. And then we hit the tick box, and then my calorie and macro goals will be saved into myfitnesspal. So when I do track my food, it will tell me how many grams of protein, carbs and fats I've been eating, and then I'll know, like if I get to lunchtime and I've gone over in one of them or under in one of them, I know in my dinner I need to just adjust that a little bit to have a little bit more or a little bit less to make sure I hit my goals.